Today on CCX News, Global Goals. A Brooklyn Park church member is setting records in swimming, and now he has his eyes on the highest level of competition. Cohen Boyd and his family are members of Grace Fellowship in Brooklyn Park, but he hits the pool in Edina. As Emily Haugen reports, that commute is paying off.
With whatever life hands you, sometimes you just have to dive in. That comes pretty easy to 15-year-old swimmer Cohen Boyd.
Someone suggested I try swimming, and it was like one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Go Cohen! He's well decorated after competing for 7 years.
Let's put away the lean line.
Cohen and his teammate, Alex Alaco, spend plenty of time side by side in healthy competition.
We just push each other every day. We try to make each other faster, and then at the meets, we also compete there too, and I think at the end of the day, it makes us both faster.
Cohen has a solid track record that's also accompanied by big dreams.
I would love to compete in the LA in 2028. I would love that opportunity. That would be so cool.
Cohen is a Paralympic athlete. His speed is extra impressive because Cohen was born without stomach muscles.
I've had 17 surgeries trying to help get me to where I am today.
It's called prune belly syndrome. It makes certain parts of swimming, like turns, more of a challenge.
I'm happy that I was adopted because with my health, I was able to get the right doctors I needed.
Cohen's a part of a big family of adoptees.
The coaching is excellent.
His dad, Joe Boyd, says Cohen's health journey was unique, but it brought them here.
People would always say, I don't know how you do it. But the truth is, you do what love requires.
Cohen credits his success to his family, friends, and faith.
As a Christian athlete, I believe that where I'm weak, God is strong. And though I do have physical limitations, I just allow God to work through me. And this is the place that I've really been able to accomplish my goals that I've set out for myself.
Emily Haugen, CCX News.
Cohen's record times are faster than many athletes competing this year at the Paralympics. He hopes to join them in 4 years in Los Angeles. In Plymouth, the Plymouth Ice Center and Lifetime facilities were evacuated Friday due to a coolant leak. The problem occurred shortly before 9:20 Friday morning, and the building's emergency ventilation system kicked in. Plymouth's police and fire departments responded, and the state's chemical assessment team was called in. According to city officials, the problem was traced to a part that came loose on a compressor. No injuries were reported. Programs at both the Ice Center and Lifetime were canceled for the day. Meanwhile, in Plymouth, a show of appreciation for those first responders, as well as military families.
It's just a chance for them. We know how their lives can be so crazy sometimes, and it's our way that they can come spend time with their family, kick back, and enjoy our park.
Urban Air Adventure Park in Plymouth reserved its venue Thursday night exclusively for police, firefighters, and military personnel. For Plymouth officer Jake Coupit, health and wellness has become a vital part of the job. He works overnights as a canine officer.
After 22 years so far, I've come to discover through the health and wellness programs that it's increasingly important, not just to stay within the law enforcement realm, but come out and relax, enjoy family time, and be able to unwind.
All the activities offered to first responders, the military, and their families, Urban Air hosted for free. Happening in Maple Grove, what may be the biggest pickleball tournament ever hosted. It all supports a good cause. Dustin Scholl takes us to the court for Summer Slam and Jam.
Tonight is just kind of a fun way to get going. So we just have some pros that have flown in already and a couple of local celebrities, news anchors and Marcus Sherrills and athletes and different people to get going with the pickleball and really supporting Randy. So, they're all here for him and to really support his cause.
Oh, it's a no-brainer. Anytime you can help out cancer, the families, the people infected who are fighting, it's a no-brainer for me. I'm always here to help and lend support and raise as much money as we can.
We're here all weekend. We have silent auction, we have bags tournament, we've got music. Most importantly, we've got great pickleball all weekend long. From the greatest players in the country are here today to your friends, your neighbors are out here playing as well.
It's going to be crazy. We've had tournaments of 400 people. It gets full and it gets really interesting, but having over 900 is going to be pretty crazy. And it's going to be a lot of really high-level players from across the state. Really good pickleball if you want to come out and watch.
I love the community aspect of it, and I love that you can play with anybody. You don't have to be young, you can be old, you can be male, female. Everybody plays with everybody, and everybody's so nice on the court, and it's a good community sport.
We always like to give back to the community, and this was a great event. The Shaver Cancer and Research Foundation, they give back to Minnesota. They're such a well-run organization that it's something that we felt it was a really good cause to do two things, pickleball and have fun, live music, and give back to a great cause of great people.
Summer Slam and Jam runs through Sunday at Pints and Paddle in Maple Grove. Not only is there pickleball, but there's live music and a silent auction. This month you can experience art inspired by countries of East Asia.
One of the basic techniques of Sumi-e is called brush loading, and that starts with clear water on the brush, then light ink, and then dark ink.
You're looking at the technique of Sumi-e, an ancient style of brush painting. You'll find that art form at the Robbin Gallery in Robbinsdale. While this particular technique comes from ancient times, it continues to fascinate contemporary artists.
There's a variety of what we call colors on the brush, so that when you make a line, you have a tonal variation. There's a saying that you can see all the colors of the rainbow in black ink, and once you paint with this medium, then you understand that very well.
The exhibit runs through August 25th with an opening reception on Saturday from 1 to 5.
The Maple Grove American Legion baseball team, host for this year's state tournament, needed a win in pool play Friday to advance on to the tournament quarterfinals on Saturday. A sunny Friday for day 2 of the State Legion tournament as Maple Grove hosts Duluth. Top of the first inning, Duluth's Max Beresford lifts a fly ball to left field. Brody Berglund makes the catch, but Joey Nick tags up and scores from third. The Trops lead 1-0 after half an inning. Bottom 1, Ian Schock bounces a ball into left field for a base hit. Nathan Schmidt around third for Maple Grove, and he slides in safely with Grove's first run. Still in the first, Preston Berg with a hard grounder, pass shortened into left field. Connor Johnson and a sliding Schock come in to score. Berg with a 2-run single. It's 3-1 Maple Grove after 1. Fourth inning, Duluth goes in front. Fladmark slices one the opposite way to left for a base hit. Jager Atkinson slides headfirst in safely with the run. Post 71 leads the game 5-3. Maple Grove gets one back in the bottom of the fourth. Van Olsen drives a ball deep to left and into the corner for extra bases. Berglund scores, and it's a 5-4 game on Olsen's double. But there's no more scoring the rest of the way. Maple Grove gets the tying run to third base in the 7th, but can't score. Duluth wins 5-4, eliminating Maple Grove from the tournament. Rain altered the schedule at the Osseo site for the first round of the State Legion tournament Thursday. Jay Wilcox has highlights from Osseo's tournament opener.
Farmington and Osseo meeting in the first pool play game of the State American Legion baseball tournament after a day of rain at Osseo. Farmington grabs an early lead. Dalton Kesty lifts a fly ball to medium deep left field. Trevor Rasmussen tags up to score on the sac fly, and it's 2-0 in the top of the first. Same inning, and Connor Hennon grounds one between third and short to score Tanner Resney. Farmington goes up 3-0 after a half inning. Great glove work here. Jovan Hunter with the smash, but Gavin Fino makes a diving stop and throws him out for Osseo. In the 5th, Osseo gets on the board. Tyler Rose chops one to second base. Farmington takes the out at first as Fino scores. Another run scores on a balk, and Osseo's within 3-2. But Farmington adds a pair in the 6th. Hunter bounces to second, and Osseo just misses turning the double play as Hennon scores on the play to make it 5-2. Bottom of the 7th, and Rose delivers, slicing one down the left field line to score Isaac Johnson. Osseo's within 5-3 with Rose the tying run at second. But Farmington escapes the jam and holds off Osseo for a 5-3 win. Pool play wraps up Friday with championship bracket play Saturday and Sunday. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
The Totino-Grace Legion baseball team were the champions out of Sub-State 8. Ches Moots has highlights from the Eagles' opening round game of the state tournament.
Totino-Grace playing at the St. Michael Lower Rec Center against the Sub-State 1 champions, the Rochester Redhawks. Top one, Totino-Grace getting after it early. Matthew Gallitzer hard ripped down the third baseline. Kellen Westfall's waved home and gets the Eagles on the board first with Gallitzer's RBI single. Jump ahead to the top of the fourth. TG with a runner on third. DeMarco Cognetta grounder to short. Kyle Leopold makes the stop but can't get the throw to one. Tommy Heifert gives TG a 2-run cushion. Totino-Grace played some great defense as well. In the bottom of the fourth, Colin Blake tossed to Braden Morrell, zips it to Heifert with the stretch 4-6-3 double play. TG had 2 double plays in the game. Rochester did finally get off 0 in the bottom of the fifth. Leopold goes back up the middle. Carter Funk scores from third. It's a 2-1 game. But Jake Rance was in control all night with the tying run at third. He gets Chase Gassner to hit a little chopper back at him. That ended the threat in the sixth. Then in the seventh, the soon-to-be senior at Totino-Grace strikes out Funk. He went the distance, only allowing 4 hits. The Eagles start the state tournament with a win over Rochester 2-1. In St. Michael, Chaz Moots, CCX Sports.